take some pictures of this too.
Tech.
Pictures, and then these are all the pictures I had of. Here's Brant Miller. Remember the weatherman?
Oh yeah.
You know, he was there at Art Norman and Bill Flecker.
All your body.
Yeah, all the things. Hey, how are you? I'm so good. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, how's your retirement? Oh, good. You enjoying it? I'm almost there. You see my picture on the wall in the lounge. This is all my classes that I have. These are the 15 years of classes that I had. I'll wait for you to see them, Barbara.
Well, there's always that there.
So anyway, this is fun. It's a nice thing to. You go, Chris. That's okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I know. Hey, how are you?
Someday this will be you, huh?
Wow. I've got more than a quarter century to go. So
Goes fast.
I'm not even thinking about that at this point.
Voicemail the other day, he said cut it down to 3 to 5 minutes. So here we go. Every day is a holiday. For all of us who are fortunate enough to know Sue, we know that with Sue, everything is a celebration of life. She just has this amazing effect on people that makes us all feel good. With her zest for life, for making everything seem like fun, for laughing, for helping, for sharing, and for caring for her students, for friends and her family. For Sue and those that are around her, she makes every day a holiday and every meal a banquet. Knowing this, can you think of a better person to be an elementary school teacher? Sue has spent her entire teaching career inspiring students to reach for the stars and achieve their dreams. All of Sue's students have noticed just how much she cares with her cheerful attitude, her warm heart, her nurturing style, her love for life and learning, her sense of humor, her firm and challenging instruction, and her genuine kindness and humanity. Imagine team teaching with Sue. It was the best year ever. We had 48 students in one huge classroom down by the district office. In social studies, we had so much fun thinking of new projects, like state projects, Celebrate USA, and the delicious salad bowl. Sue's students at Fairview were really fortunate to have been touched by her, and they all realized that having Sue as their teacher truly made every day a holiday, and every lesson she taught a banquet of knowledge and inspiration. Just as Sue was a master in the classroom with her students, she was also an inspiration to her colleagues and friends. Sue is a past president of the Women's Board at Swedish Covenant Hospital. She is currently a deacon in the Winnetka Community Church, a member of the Brown Hymnal Society, and very active in 2 birthday clubs. How can we forget all the events and fun that she provided us on a daily basis? Whether it was a trip in our Fairview buses down to visit Dwight at the NBC studios, Election Day at 4 a.m. in the morning on the plaza with signs that said, "Yes, vote yes for Fairview." Payday breakfast at Jack's or the Cheesecake Factory after every parent-teacher conference, a potluck luncheon at school, a cup of coffee in one of her numerous mugs, or just a simple greeting in the hallway. Sue just makes us all feel good and elevates our mood every time we encounter her. She literally would give you the shirt off her back, drive 20 miles out of her way to pick up a friend in need, or stay late or come early to assist a colleague. Sue is the quintessential teacher, always there for everyone, willing to go above and beyond the call of duty and making sure that every day at school is truly a holiday and every relationship with students and staff is a banquet of inspiration and life. And now that Sue has turned her attention to the countdown clock of her amazing career in education, she can look forward to spending more time with her mother, Clara, her children, Christine and Mark, and their adorable Clara, who's here today, and Barbara and Nathan and their beautiful Sana. She can look forward to traveling to Sweden with her husband for more than 4 days at a time, staying longer in Eagle River, and continuing to live every day with her unique and infectious way of life. Of course, she can also look forward to returning to Fairview next year as a substitute teacher so that she can remind us that every day is a holiday and every meal, even a retirement tea, is a banquet. And now I present to you my dear friend, and as my grandson Jonathan calls her, my fake sister.
They talked about me being so cheerful, and I see they're crying. So, someone said to me last year, as I was very emotional, listening to the speeches, and I said, "Oh, but think of what the wonderful things they're saying about you, about the people that are retiring." And someone said, "Well, don't worry, Sue, they're not going to say anything like that." I've laughed about that all year. So anyway, I've written a few comments down also that I wanted to remember. And first of all, there are people I want to thank. When you're in your classroom, there are many people who enter your lives, and as I look around, I see a number of people that have helped me and inspired me. And first of all, I want to thank the Board of Education for hiring me. I came in my 40s, and at that time, that was really hard to find a job when you were that age. And I want to thank Cindy for this wonderful tea, and I want to thank her also for the past 2 years, she's been our superintendent, for the caring atmosphere and the very pleasant, positive environment that you have done. You've made these wonderful years. It's just been wonderful. And I'm going out in with a big smile. I want to thank Frank and David as our principals for the help and support. and to Frank, who we've been meeting with once a week for our fourth grade meetings, and I enjoy your humor and your laughter, which is contagious. I want to thank Carol and Eileen for all the things that they've done for me, for all the favors, last minute things that I need, and for Vicki, who numerously went out of her way to quickly process some of the materials. I call her overworked Vicki because she's done so many things for me. The custodians for all their willingness to help me. You know, the last minute, I need this picture, I need this, I need that, they've done that. Jude, Gloria, and Janet for their assistance, and all the bus drivers who've done such a cheerfully have taken me on field trips. And I'm hitting everybody. This is like Academy Awards. Alan and the cooks who made my favorite fish sticks, and who would provide materials when I was doing the salad bowl. I need this, I need that, I need this. You know, for Chris and Janet, who nursed the teachers as well as the children, and who took my blood pressure when we were having a rather stressful day. And finally, to all the teachers here that have been from the past and the present, who have their friendship over the years and their professionalism and their inspiration, the good laughs that we have at lunch, and believe me, there are a lot of them, and all the day-to-day experiences that we share. I can't say enough about them. And again, I want to introduce my husband, Dwight, who's taking the video for me. And he's done so many things. Everybody knows him because he's always helping me out. And to my daughters, who also have encouraged me. You know, and I know Sherry mentioned it was Christine and Clara. Mark couldn't be with us today. But Barbara and Sana and her husband, Nathan, who are here also. Thank you. And in teaching, time has flown by so fast. It's unbelievable how quickly it goes. And to me, it's always been a calling, never a job. I mean, it's never work. It's just always so challenging and so wonderful. I've wanted to do this since I was a little kid, always. I used to play when I was like 5, 6 years old. I took my mother's tea cart, and every row of the tea cart was a grade level, and I used to play that all the time. And everyday teaching is different, and it's challenging, and it's fun. And it's hard to give up my own classroom. That's really probably the hardest thing. I have very mixed feelings, but it's left me with lifelong memories of, now I'm going to cry, children, family, and staff. Excuse me. I wasn't going to do this. Dwight and I are both retired. Dwight's been with NBC for 40 years and 29 years of teaching for me. But it's time for a career. I'm not only going to be Mrs. Samuelson, the teacher, but now I'm grandma, which is nice. And I'm not hanging up the chalk because you hear I'm going to be coming back as a substitute, which is good. And I'm sure, hopefully the children will be glad to see me when I come in the classroom. It gives me a chance to see how my students are progressing and see all my friends again, have fun at lunch, and do all these good things. And it'll still give me time to enjoy traveling and relaxing. And you've heard about my summer home up in the Northwoods. I'm looking forward to that. So I have the best of both worlds. And I'm not really saying goodbye, but as the old lyrics of the song said, I'll see you in September. Thanks for everything.